Alive and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D Real coming at you with another Be Real with D Real, where edutainment explains it. Um, just gonna talk about this article I seen a couple days ago. Share some thoughts, and I won't keep you too terribly long because you got other stuff to do and I got other stuff to do. So let's do what we need to do so we can do what we want to do. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D Real page. If you digging what's going on this page, subscribe to this page, share this page, and tell other people to subscribe to it. We are trying to get to what we would like to call visibility levels, because if we make an impact at this level, we're really gonna be making impact at the next level, 1K and up. So y'all go ahead and keep rocking with a brother and tell everybody y'all know to keep rocking with me. Now, Variety magazine put out an article February 13th. That was Thursday. Okay, so it's only about 3 days old, 2 days, 2.5, 3. Yeah, well, depending on when you watch this video. But anyway, I'm gonna read a little bit from this article, and then I'm gonna tell you what I extrapolated from it, and we'll be done. First, let me say, places that are dependent heavily on rumor mills, these pages and these places that come out and say, oh, such and such said today, and oh, from a good source I heard. I don't really like doing that. I mean, if you look at my page, you won't see a whole bunch of I heard, I read. I might tell you my opinion on it, but I mean, I don't know. I don't want to tell you about no rumors. I want to tell y'all about what's actually going to happen, or what's actually not happening, and why. That make more sense rather than possiblies, could be's, maybes. You don't do that in spades. You know what I'm saying? So why should you do that with your nerd blur news? Anyway, here we go. Michael B. Jordan, everybody's favorite. Well, the ladies' favorite. Let's do it like that. So while we talking about Mike and Mike, I put a little picture of Mikey B up. So's the three ladies that frequent my page can swoon over the images of Mike B. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get off into it. Michael B. Jordan, as your promise, Michael B. Jordan image, and I shall get down for my get down. Michael B. Jordan says Marvel will get its success back, but he tells the studio, I want to see a Blade movie. So, just from the title alone, Marvel will get its success back. That is to imply that Marvel has not been successful. This was written by Zach Sharf on February 13th. Michael B. Jordan said in an interview with GQ magazine that he's not concerned about the future of Marvel, despite the franchise's wobbly track record as of late. While the MCU hit a high last year with the record-breaking Deadpool and Wolverine, the prior year saw flops like Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and the Marvels, which I predicted all was going to be hot garbage on a stick, sink Marvels to previously unforeseen lows. Jordan's GQ cover was also published amid disappointing reviews for Marvel's latest tentpole, Captain America: Brave New World, 53% on Rotten Tomatoes from 133 views. I don't know what it's doing right now. I ain't going to speak on it till I speak on it. How about that? Marvel's doing great, said Jordan, who is one of the MCU's all-time great villains after playing Eric Killmonger in Black Panther and its sequel. They'll get it back, is what Mike B says. One comic book tentpole Jordan hopes Marvel gets off the ground is its long in the works Blade movie. long in the works Blade movie. First announced in 2019 with Mahershala Ali, tapped to play the eponymous vampire hunter. Blade has been through various writers and directors. Marvel officially took the movie off of its release calendar last fall. Launching any franchise, it's tough, Jordan said. Hope it gets together. I want to see a Blade movie. You know what I'm saying? The Blade franchise was everything. And we went through Bassam Tariq in 22, who then left. And we had screenwriters from Stacey Osei Kaffour to Michael Starbury, and then Jan Demange exited the film in 24, which is probably what made them put it on the back burner. Michael B. Jordan goes on to say, I mean, for the last 2 years, we've been trying to crack that movie. The most important thing for us is not rushing it. Feige said that. I take it back. Michael B. Jordan didn't say that. Feige said it. Okay. I mean, for the last 2 years, as we've been trying to crack that movie, the most important thing for us is not rushing it. Okay. And making sure we are making the right Blade movie, Feige said at the time. 2019, 2025. That's 6 years, Mr. Feige. I don't think you're rushing it, bruh. After Marvel took the movie off its release calendar, Feige told comic book movie fans not to worry about whether or not the iconic vampire hunter will find his way into the MCU. Blade is coming, he promised. We are committed to Blade, Feige told Omelette during the D23 Brazil 2024 event. We are committed to Blade. We are committed to Blade. We are committed to Blade. But we can't get a project online in 6 years. Okay. I've heard enough. Bottom line, gang, there are projects in the MCU that have leapfrogged over and past Blade and been released. But we're not rushing Blade. Okay, there's a difference between not rushing a project and not doing anything at all. I appreciate you, Mr. Feige, not rushing the project, but you gotta do something. I think that's the crux of what everybody is not happy with. There's no release date. It takes you 6 years to make one movie. It takes you 6 years to make one movie. I'm going to say that again, Mr. Feige, for the people in the back. It takes you 6 years to make one movie? Okay. It couldn't be snake bitten. Why would it be snake bitten? Maybe you just don't have the right people working to get that project off the ground. I tell you what, maybe you should rescind your edict that says you don't want people who are comic book heavy or comic book knowledgeable to work on your projects. On what planet do we come from where we decide comic book characters' stories should not be told in the same manner as any other fictional character? When you tell the story about certain characters, you always include certain elements. Let's go like this. How cool would a Godzilla movie be if Godzilla were magic based and not atomic energy based, nuclear based? Might be an interesting story, might not be an interesting story, but I bet you'll piss off the people who made that story originally if you do that. Take that 1998 Godzilla that we tried to make over here in America. How successful was that when we deviated real way far from source material? And Godzilla's not even a book. Godzilla's a movie franchise. How do you fuck up a movie franchise? You just remake it. They didn't remake it. They decided, oh, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And we're going to make him look like a T-Rex because Jurassic Park is popular right now. Didn't work. Stop tweaking and freaking the source material and just go with what you got. There are great stories in comic books that you can simply translate. You don't even have to do a whole bunch of tweaking and freaking, man. Look at 300. 300 took 99% of Frank Miller's graphic novel and just tossed it up on the screen. And it was successful. Hella successful. Why we can't do that with other graphic novels and comic books and things like that? Why does it have to be somebody's pet project to change and mess up and do all of these weird things with? Just that's the problem. And as far as Michael B. Jordan wanting to see this happen, actors get paid that. They'll be all right. Don't worry about it. They're on the way back up. Okay. Because maybe he has a hope of acting in a MCU movie again someday. That's good aspirations for him. But what about the people who've been waiting years and years and years to see the characters that they have been reading about in comics for decades? Those fans, those followers don't get what they deserve. Those are the people paying money. Those are the people that are going into theaters and seeing your stuff, paying for it on streaming. Those are the people that you need to assuage. Those are the people whose opinions should matter to you, because those are the people that want to see those characters and concepts on screen the most. But rather than cater to them, you cater to just the general movie-going demographic, which over the past 4 or 5 years has been waning. Michael B. Jordan speaks on the MCU being not in any danger as a whole. We're going to wait a couple more days and revisit that after we see what Captain America Brave New World did at the box office in 2 weeks. Thought I was going to say Monday, huh? No. It was the success is that 4-week period. If you made 250 million plus another 150 million in advertising and marketing back, which I don't think happened in one weekend, you're not winning with that title. So help me, help y'all, help each other. I'm not trying to waste nobody's time talking about this. I'm trying to put y'all up on game and help y'all to understand the MCU as a whole is suffering because they're freelancing when they have a stud just sitting right there to be done. You don't have to put Blade's daughter in it to make it successful. You don't have to do all these other things to it. Just tell Eric Brooks' story like it was told in the book. And Blade is a character that you got room to freelance with because his origin story went one way, but then after the movie, it was revamped to cater to what, quote unquote, was the better version of Blade. It's not hard to do unless somebody don't want to see it done. Uh-oh. This ain't a conspiracy theory video. This is just a lecture and conjecture video. And so at this point, I am going to be done. That is it for now, y'all. But fret not, I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good and be good to each other.